This year we're celebrating the 250th anniversary of our Marine Corps. And the coins are going to be out pretty soon. The designs have been released. The pre-orders are out there. But uniquely enough, the design on the silver dollar looks like something we've seen before. Now, the design we've seen many places before. It's that famous photo, the raising of the flag, Iwo Jima. However, a couple of years ago, we're talking 20 years ago, they issued the very first ever military 1-ounce silver dollar, the Marine Corps 2005. Here we go. Now, in 2005, it was a great year for just coins in general. It was the second year of the westward nickel journey, right? And the Buffalo nickel was in that set. We had lots of fun. And then the U.S. Mint launches its first ever tribute, an illegal tender coin. And that part is significant because they've made medallions before, but they've never made legal tender coins. And this was the first of all the branches of service. 230th anniversary. On the one side, there you go, that famous photo from Iwo Jima. And then the other side is the crest, or the coat of arms, as you would call it, for the Marine Corps. The reason why I'm talking about this one is there's been a lot of vibe out there on the brand new one for the 250th. It's a wonderful anniversary, and the silver dollar has the exact same design. But if you go to the U.S. Mint's website and buy the silver dollar today, the brand new one, with the open mintage for the rest of the year, or at least until it sells out, it costs more than the most limited issue they made from 20 years ago. And that's the head scratcher of it all. So the fun part about the Marine Corps was it was the first oops process in U.S. Mint history. They made 500,000 coins and sold out very quickly. You could imagine why. Then they went back and got authorization for an additional 100,000 coins, which has never been done before, which means now the total number is 600,000 coins. Well, this is how it broke down. They made 366,000 of them in proof. They made 134,000 of them in uncirculated condition. And then the last but not least, the rarest of them all, was what they called the Folio, which is a combination of the U.S. Mint and the Post Office. Now, we've seen them with the BEP before, the Treasury Department, the coin and currency sets, right? Well, this one was just the Post Office. And the reason why is the beautiful 3-cent stamp that was issued, the vintage 3-cent stamp that they added to this piece. They made only 49,671. It is right now still the rarest. Even with the brand new ones out, it's still the rarest. And this year's program has nothing like this in it. It's just the coins, which is wonderful, and thank you. But when they did this one 20 years ago, they just took it over. $89.95 for the rarest of the original Marine Corps issues. Yes, this is a 90% silver dollar, correct. The same size and weight as the original Morgan and Peace dollars. 38.1.900 fine. Net weight 27 grams, yes. But again, here is the most limited. Now let me just talk about a couple of the other very popular specialty sets they've made. You might remember the 2001 Buffalo. Happened a couple of years before this, right? They sold that one out 500,000 just as well. They did not extend the mintage, so it stayed at 500,000. The most limited item they had created for that program was the coin and currency set. And it did have a stamp as well, if you recall. They made 50,000 of that one too. That seems to be the number for these special sets. And it sold out blink of an eye. And today you can't touch that one for $179, $189. That's usually our price, with my competition closer to $250. So I look for comparisons that are out there on popular national thematics. And the Buffalo is one of the ones we all love. But the first ever tribute to a branch of service in the military, and it's the rarest version of it. And with all that said, then you still get it. And look at this one. That wider shot is outright beautiful. You can't make this one up. It's just the best set, period. Now, we have found the dollar, the uncirculated dollar, which is the one I mentioned that had 134,000. That coin right there in that finish. And we got that at $115. We found an advertisement from about 3 months ago for this folio that sold out, but it was still up on their site, and they were at $129. Well, we're thrilled tonight to be able to offer you the rarest of the 2005s, the 230th anniversary, the original Marine Corps silver dollar, for less than the current one is selling for at the U.S. Mint. That just sounds fun. Have they made other legal tenders? Yes. One. You remember what it is? 2011, the U.S. Army, right? And then 2012, they made one for the infantry inside of the Army. And there's been other special, like Medal of Honor, etc. Great pieces, great tributes to the men and women who served. They did bring out the 2.5 ounces, but those were medallions. And they replaced that with a 1 ouncer for all 5 branches. Those also were medallions. Very popular, love them, can't get enough of them. But this is the rarest of them all, right here. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. Down to our last handful. If you're looking for either the unk or the proof, just the coin, not the folio, yes, we have them. I want to say they're $79.95. Visit us at avccoins.com. They come and go quickly because, well, again, rather popular theme, I think everybody would agree. But to me, they did a phenomenal job, the U.S. Mint, kudos, in putting this package together. Tying the stamp in with the coin, just the graphics and the story all tied together. The rarest item, and today, still a heck of a value. Here, of course, on AVC.